Yeah, you read the title right. I brought the streets together. Now let me explain. In 2013, when I lived at West End Flats, Chanel Bradley told me several times throughout that year that I had brought the streets together. Made no sense to me. When I was locked up, however, and prison populations are some of the most segregated populations on the planet, I was unaffiliated. I was one of 4 unaffiliated people on the yard. At one point, there was 3 Bloods on the yard. They got together, had a meeting, decided they needed to increase their members, and of the unaffiliated people, I was the only one they wanted. Make a long story short, I was told later on the whole yard got together. Went to them and told them, "You gonna leave that man alone. He's gonna do his time, he's gonna get out, and he's gonna go live his life." Same yard, they all got together. I had a Hispanic guy come drag me out my cell. Not literally, but he basically told me I didn't have a choice because the yard got together and decided they were gonna have somebody come get me out of my cell to exercise because I spent all my time in my cell studying. I went to work, I went to meals, sometimes I went to the library. That was it. They were like, "Nah, come on. You need to get out your cell. You need to get some exercise in. Staying in there all the time ain't healthy for you." I wasn't on a large yard, it was only a few hundred people. But apparently they all came together. Now, what is the significance of this? Why would I make a video titled, "I Brought the Streets Together," just to bring something like this up? Before I got arrested, Larry told me what I think about is a waste of time. But that waste of time stuff to think about is the same things I was talking about while I was locked up. The way I was treating people on the outs was the way I was treating people on the ins. And apparently the streets came together and looked out for me. I could care less about power on the streets or in politics. But I do care about people. Building bridges and trying to bring people together. If you want to say if I have an MO, that'd be part of it. I tried it when I asked for help with a math question twice. I tried it when I reached out to what turned out to be white nationalists on a Facebook page group. When I first moved to Tennessee, I tried it with Larry. Shout out to Kilo. Something I've been trying my whole life. I mean, when people in the pen is telling me I need to get out of my cell and exercise, and Chanel Bradley was talking about I brought the streets together, but she's trying to make me her slave. And then there was people in Tennessee that spraying my shoulders talking about we don't like muscles around here. And another one telling me the streets talk. But he wasn't treating me like those streets they said I brought together. This is just to make y'all think. I wouldn't have even been in Colorado to have been framed, to have been locked up, if I hadn't been lied to return. The person who lied to me would tell me all the time, it's not what you know, it's who you know. And it's not what I know that I return to, it's who I know that lied to me to get me to return. So this microcosm of the effect I had on others and the effect they had on me. Think about how things like this would apply in your own world, in your own life, how they do. And when it comes to the people who say the only things we're thinking about are money and power and everything that they have together, if you bringing people together and they bringing people together, Think about it. May the blessings of the Lord be upon you in Jesus' name. I love you, human fam.